Hey, this is post-video Tyler coming back to record a new intro for this video. When I saw the concept for this game, I thought that it was very interesting because it's kind of a puzzly, food-based roguelike game. And what I got was not a puzzly food roguelike game. In fact, it was a game that didn't really do anything correct inside of it. And typically when I play a game like this on my channel, I just scrap the video. There's times where I start a game and I go, this is not very fun, and this game needs a lot more time in the oven, and I will just not upload it. But sometimes I think that it's important to actually upload those videos because I think that you expect to see all good games on my channel, and I don't think that that's what I want my channel to be. I think I want my channel to be something where I'm okay educating about how to make a game better. What is good game design? What makes a game tick? And this is the kind of game where there's so many great ideas inside of this game that are just not executed correctly. And I think that it's an important thing for developers to see that, hey, when someone's playtesting your game and you're trying to understand what works and what doesn't in a game, get people to play it and help you to see those blind spots and help you to understand how best to come across the ideas that you want to put into your game that may just not be enhanced in the correct ways. So I'll warn you that it's going to be an interesting video because I get a little mad at this game, and I don't want it to be that I'm mad at the developer or giving hate to them in any way. It's more that I'm upset because this idea is really, really solid, and this game just needs a lot of work to get to that idea. So go into this one with an open mind. You will see me with less of an open mind during the video, and I don't want to spread any hate anywhere. This is an important learning experience for developers that are in a similar boat to what's going on with this game here, but the Steam Next Fest is it taketh and it giveth away in some ways because it's one of those things where devs rush to post a demo to the Next Fest because they want their game to be seen, but if the game is not in a playable state, you're actually just harming all of your chances of anybody ever playing your game. Because one bad experience in a demo and that game is never going on a wish list and you're never buying the game. So let this one be a lesson. It's a great concept. It's just not greatly executed. Enjoy the video. Welcome to Pelican Empyrean. This is a new food-based roguelike card game where we are going to be sharing the magic of abundance by cooking delicious meals for everyone who comes in to Pelican's kitchen. This is a demo right now, planning to release in Q1 of 2026, which is by the way, soon. Kinda terrifying, but we are in Q4 of 2025. So keep your eyes peeled on this one. Go check it out. Download it, wishlist it, do all the things. Link in the description. Let's play on Nourish, which is just the basics, but still a challenge. Abundance is medium, adds thieves, magical guests, and raw materials. No duplicates of the same artifact. And then also Transcendent Banquet adds alchemy and powerful cosmic magical guests. Both of these not available in the demo, but intrigued since it feels like that these are like very different ways to play instead of just make it a little harder, right? So I love the idea. I love when difficulty adds new mechanics into a game. Let's play. The aging and wealthy pelican has its sights set on the sky paradise of the Empyrean, but his beak is too full to reach it. Seeing that he's weighed down by the life of greed, he resolves to transmute his wealth into gifts for any and all people, one delicious meal at a time. He is dimly aware that failure could send him reeling as he ponders whether lasting change is really possible. Okay, we got very psychological to start this one. Here's how you play the game. Okay, so we have customers over here in the top right. And they are looking for a meal, okay, which is up here, also in the top right, but slightly to the left of the top right. So they're looking for porridge, okay? And to make porridge, I need to put these ingredients into our 4 squares over here on the right. So they want 2 grains, they want 2 nuts, and they want 1 yogurt. So I could, for instance, take this almond and I could put it straight into Utah, right? And that would give us 1 nut right now. But we obviously need to balance out getting 4 things down here that fits all of our objectives. We can discard some of these things. We can also just straight up skip and say, you know what, we can't do this and skip the meal. But we need to get to a target score of 8. She also has a allowable range for her meal satisfaction, so I can go plus or minus 3 on certain elements to get us there. So I mean, let's try some stuff. We have some ingredients. I've got a cucumber, which is a 1-element vegetable. I have the almond, obviously, that is a 1 nut, and then I do have a piece of dough. Unfortunately, like, kind of useless, the dough and the cucumber. So I can choose to discard them, which is our discards over here. I get 3 of those per round. We also have some enhancements, okay? So these are basically things I can add to my ingredients to make them better. So I can drag this onto any ingredient card in my hand to increase all of its elements by 1. So now my almond could be worth 2, which would help us to get, you know, our nuts taken care of on the top. We also have Hungry Slime. Drag onto any ingredient card to reduce all of its elements by 1. How very interesting. Okay, so let's discard a cucumber since I think he kind of useless. That gave me an egg. I hate to break it to you, but that is also really freaking useless to me. Let's discard. Can I look at my deck? I guess I can't. Can I right click? Yeah, I definitely can't. Okay, let's discard the dough as well. The tomato, first of all, is not a vegetable, but that's fine. I understand you're classifying it as for the sake of yada yada. Wisdom is not putting a tomato in a fruit salad. Knowledge is knowing it should be in it. Yada yada. I'm going to discard you. I don't want you. An apple. Holy frick! You're a fruit. You're a sweet. You're an acid. You've got everything, brother. You're. Stefan, get a hold of you. We're gonna have a crazy time. Let's buff our nut. Okay, lotus flower on the almond. Combine me into having a strong nut. We draw an egg. It's unfortunately just not helpful for me. I'm going to put my almond into the play. I mean, brother, we're kind of cooked here right now. We did get our almond into here. She is fine with a plus or minus 3, which, to be fair, I'm basically minusing grains and yogurt and coming away happy. Can I merge my eggs? I can't merge my eggs. I'm going to drag onto any ingredient card in my hand to reduce its elements. Apparently, you're less okay with that. And I can't discard. I'm out of discards. So, brother, I mean, I think I have to just accept it. I mean, you don't really love the egg being there, for what it's worth. I do get a bonus with the apple, because you're sweet. Okay, I guess I can't actually give this to you. You're not happy with it. So I suppose I have to skip, man. I have to skip because I haven't given you negative reward canceled if ingredients match. I mean, I have to skip you, man. I can't do anything. And I lost my ingredients. Okay, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Now, this is good. Ish. It's good-ish. Gives me +1 heart if the ingredients are exact. I do have 2 eggs, which is very exciting. So that takes care of that scenario. I do need 1 savory. 1 savory. I mean, obviously I'd like to draw more objects. I can discard something. Let's discard the wheat to draw me a lime, I guess. We could just discard this sucker. That's savory, man. That's some salt. Okay. Eggs and salt. Guest is happy. I serve meal, and I take my +3 and I move on with my day. You can feed any jiggling card into your hand to the stork to get a reward. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna feed your ass some bread. Alright? Happy birthday. Here's some bread. You've given me a shapeshifter. 5 uses remaining. Replace the current guest with a random guest. Okay. Fine. So if the elements are exact, you give me -1. So you don't actually want this to be exact. I can give you a lime, which kind of goes crazy, and I can give you a yogurt, which kind of goes crazy. It's not exact in any way, shape, or form. Negative is canceled if it is exact. My bad. My bad. Take it back for a second. How can we get exactly to the amount required? You buff everything by 1. I mean that's pretty good actually. That's pretty good. Because if I buff my lime, you do technically go to a 3 and a 2 now on that front. And then maybe I discard my cucumber. I discard my almond. I discard my oats. You reduce the yogurt to 1. And now you're happy. You're like actually happy because my stuff is exact. There's a little extra acid in your fruit salad, but I don't think you're gonna complain too much. I'm gonna serve you the meal. I got 7 more turns to get 3 points here. I feel like that's not too bad. Fortunately, egg salt we already know is a pretty good play. When this is equal, he gets +1, so I move on with my day. I've reached 8, and the level is completed. 2 locks awarded for completing the level. Cursor over the lock in the bottom right. Drag onto a meal or a guest card to lock it in place for a round. Okay, I have no idea what that means. We'll get there. We'll get there. What is my money? 0. Yeah, okay. At the end of a level, additional points above the target score will be converted to money. I got exact, so I guess I just die here. That's fine. I'll move on. And we'll try to make some spaghetti. What are you? Magical Flame. Heat adapts to whatever amount needed. Interesting. So you need 2 heats. Drag onto any ingredient card to reduce all of its elements by 1. Okay. So we do need meat. Not being able to know what's in my deck or manipulate what's in my deck is an interesting gameplay decision. Because it's very purposeful, I can tell. You're a terrible guest. So I am going to shapeshift you to get the fussy child. No invalid ingredient elements allowed. Okay. Okay. You do need 1... look, it is a bolognese. I am about to put cucumber in your bolognese, which is, to put it blunt, is messed up. Then you discard the green onion that you definitely don't need. Unfortunately, I really don't need water. Drag onto any card with heat to reduce heat. Adapts to whatever amount is needed. Okay. But I can drag it onto an ingredient card. Okay, so you provide me the heat. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need water. So let's discard the water. There's my 2 meat. I just need bread, man. I just need bread. What are the odds? Probably not high. Bread? Not bread. Okay. Is stock. And I can't discard you. This is unfortunate. How about I try to move you around? I mean, I need the dough, man. I need the dough, and I can't get the dough because you're messing with me a little bit. Drag onto a meal or guest card to lock it in place for a round. I'm gonna lock this, and then I'm going to skip the meal. I should have kept all of my stuff for sure. I should have put them back. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. Open flame is a always 4. Okay. Brother, I mean, it's impossible. It's impossible. I don't know how to get out of this alive. A 2 and a 1 gets us there. This gets us there for the plus or minus. This does not get us there because it's too much heat. And I can't put the water on the fire. But I can do this to reduce it to 3. And then you are going to be happy enough. Okay, I serve you. Scary, but it works out, in my opinion. Now, you need 2 heat. You also need 2 water. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You need 3 vegetable. That's also fine. It's not, actually. It's not fine. We know we need this. And then I need to be able to buff my carrot. Meat is definitely not needed. There's my salt. The problem is that we have, I guess the guest is happy with the carrot like this. Let's try to discard an onion. Now this is a great shout, to be honest with you. Because that now saves us a spot for a carrot. I discard this. It's not what you wanted to see. It's not what you wanted to see. I served the meal, but I am like a little tiny bit upset about it. Because it could have been friggin' lovely. It could have been lovely. Discard this. We're looking for heat. I mean, this is the dream, right? That is just straight up. You need to be exact. You son of a gun. You son of a gun. Why you be savory, my friend? Why you be savory? I discard you. Nope. That cucumber is trash. That is a straight 2 meat. We're very happy. That's a +4. You get a +2 because no invalid ingredients required. Frankly, kind of goated, and we hit our target score. I have no money. I have no money. I mean, brother, you gotta be kidding me. 50 money? On what planet am I ever getting 50 money in this game? I have 0. Okay. Okay. Keep going. Target score is 15. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. You need... I like sincerely wish I could see my deck. I feel like that would make my decision making so much more interesting if I could see my deck. Okay. You need a bread. You need a salt. You need water. I can buff you, but I need to decrease you, really. We can do this, which is fine. I'm going to remove my carrot. You need salt. I'm gonna do that. We're looking for... You're a ±0, man. We're looking for... Yeah, this is not gonna cut it. I'm going to re-roll you. You now are fine with a ±1. I'm gonna serve you. It's a total of 2, which is a little rough, but that's fine. Okay, meat, heat, and automobiles. We discard the water as bread. That's bread. I buff my bread. I give you a perfect lad, and I get a nice +4. I think that's honestly kind of clean. That's kind of clean. Okay. This is lovely. You're a no invalid ingredients allowed. You son of a gun, man. You son of a gun. Because this is perfect, except you have salt, which I'm so sorry that you have salt on you. What a rough life you have that we have salt. I could... You know what? Let's decrease the cucumber. Discard you. Discard you. Discard you. Discard you. Okay, I guess I'll die. That's fine. I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna re-roll the child. You're a ±0 friggin'. I re-roll you into the guy that's ±1, and I at least serve a meal. I think that's good. I need an artifact. Wow, these are tough to get rid of, though. Because they're good, right? They're very good. I would like to discard... Stork can create Source of Abundance. Reactivates all spent once per level and once per round types, except can't use this on another Source of Abundance. I have no clue what the hell you're talking about, but that's fine. I'm going to discard this. I'm going to discard this. That is another piece of bread that I probably don't care about. I'm going to discard that. I'm going to give you a zucchini, okay? Drag ingredients here to receive an artifact. Excuse me? I'm dragging you a zucchini, and you are not allowing me to get an artifact. So I think that this is, frankly, some horse hockey. I guess if you discard them, you can't get the artifact. We have another shapeshifter. That's fine. But I mean, this is gonna require. It's not possible. I mean, it's just straight up not possible. I skip you. I exercise my right to skip. Oh, I'm sorry. The Devourer ate my shapeshifter. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good, brother. Devourer ate my shapeshifter. I need heats. I need heats. I need heats. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll die. Really difficult. Really difficult there. I would like to lock this because we're literally looking for heat. I'm gonna skip ya. There's my heats. I need to decrease. Oh my god, it doesn't keep my ingredients, brother. It doesn't keep my ingredients. I'm gonna crash out, I think. Just serve the damn meal. I need an artifact from this son of a gun. Have some bread. Okay? You gave me some bread back. I have my shapeshifter back. It's the greatest soup of all time. It requires a PhD to understand how to make it. Just kidding. It's pretty straightforward. I just need... Very simply put, I mean, this is great, though. I mean, you do need stock to make a soup, so it makes sense in the end. I just need a vegetable, man, and then I buff on my tomato, and then we do a little one of those. That's a nice +4. Oh, look, I'm ending at the exact amount of money again, so I'll make no cash. Okay. Yeah, brother, I'd like all of them, okay? I'd like all of them. I'm so sorry for being good at the game and finishing with, like, way more rounds than needed, but I just didn't get exactly the target score, so I get punished for it. Okay. You need no invalid ingredients. You know what? Just gonna be real. Frick you. Brother, what is this? Allowable range for ingredient elements. No meal reward or guest reward unless you have at least one bonus ingredient. Okay, that is great news, to be honest with you. Because this just more or less solidifies it. I'm going to lotus flower my apple to create the world's mega apple. And then this guy is happy as can be, and he gets a nice little +6. So I take those. Am I going to get to a target score of 20? I have no clue. I have no clue. Okay. You're a ±3, but you get mad unless the ingredient amounts are correct. So, like, really, they gotta be correct. We do not need flames for a salad. We do need vegetables for a salad. I do not need salt for this salad. Okay, this is good. We have the acid from the lime. We have a billion other ingredients, though, which is a huge issue. I mean, I don't even know how to get acid besides the apple. I'm just like I can't see the deck. I can't see what's in the deck, my guy. That makes it hard for me to plan anything because I can't see the deck. Your meal sucks. I'm skipping you. I think this is a terrible meal. Now, acid. What's your play? Granted, if one or more bonus ingredients is active. Mint, your bonus ingredient is active. Lime, you got the acid, I suppose. Tomato, you got the juice. I need salty meat now. Odds of salty meat, probably pretty low. This is just vinegar. It does look like cheese in a cup. We'll look past that. I mean, do you think the salty meat even exists in here? This is just too sweet. It's sugar. Can drag onto some ingredients to add sweet. Okay, just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna lock you, and I'm gonna skip the meal. And then I'm gonna give you some dough to create a hungry slime and some more shapeshifters. Okay. Hungry slime. I'm gonna discard. Lotus is interesting. Always is. Sugar, I'm gonna discard. Gelatin. I'm gonna discard. We can't accomplish anything here. I could lock this again, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's just trash. I think that is all around trash. Someday we may get meat again, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm skipping you because it's trash. This is good. This is very good. Now you do not want to be plus or minus, so I'm using this to get you into you need bonus stuff. I play this. I need gelatin, brother. I need gelatin. And we just discarded it, man. It's never gonna come back out. Oh my god, we actually have salty meat in the deck. I'm so mad. We're never getting gelatin. We're never getting gelatin. Our deck is 1 million cards. We are completely boned. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. You skip, I guess. You skip and try to get something different. Salty meat. You're a ±0 though. You're a ±0. So I have to re-roll you. Allowable range for ingredient elements. No ingredient elements allowed. How could you be no invalid ingredient elements allowed and a 2 up here? Unless you're a -2? I re-roll you. ±0. I re-roll you. ±0. I can't do anything. ±1. Okay, and you need an herb. That's fine. We can work with that. Give me this. And then I need this. And then I need one of these. The apple's more valuable. We'll do this for now. I don't have the bonus ingredient, so I will discard around for some mint. I could keep this and do this instead. Mint? Fair enough. Guess I'll die. I'll serve the meal. It's not good. It's not good in the slightest, but we'll take it. Drag ingredient here to receive an artifact. Have a carrot. Okay. You've given me a hand. +2 discards per round. Okay. Could have fooled me, to be honest with you. Because it sure don't look like it. But we'll see how it goes. 3 heat, 2 vegetable. I have nothing, okay? I have nothing. The problem is that gelatin is one of those things, man, where I wouldn't know because I can't see my deck. Is there like a... Nope. I didn't know if there was a way to see the deck if I clicked one of these or something. I don't know. In my inventory, I don't know. I don't know. We don't need though. It's an herb. You do want herb as a bonus. And this guy wants bonus. So let's do it. I discard the sugar. We do need heat, and I need it to be a 3. So I will do this. I do need a vegetable. And then it is a hope and a frickin' prayer for some meat. We don't get it. I'm locking this meal. And I'm skipping. I got my discards now from this, which is very exciting. We go 1, 2, boom. Boom. We're looking for meat. We're looking for meat. We got meat. Guest is happy. I serve you. Okay. The eagle has come. He's taken my discards. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We need vinegar, acid, whatever. I need acid. I need salt. I need... And it has to all be gosh darn perfect, which is so close to impossible. Discard this. We definitely don't need heat. Here's our vinegar. I have to re-roll this guy just to try to get... Like, I can serve you now. I'm gonna do this guy. And then we're gonna hunt for an herb. 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 Okay, good talk. I used all of my discards to try to nail a couple extra points. I am still getting destroyed, I think. Have a cucumber. It's kind of trash. You have given me a rainbow. 3 times the current guest reward value for only 1 round. Wow. We could do some friggin' stuff with that, man. We could do some friggin' stuff. Discard this. This is definitely not a meat play. It's a huge opportunity here. You are a ±0. But it's potentially really good. I feel like I should be just dragging the salt onto something. Like, we don't need this right now. And, I mean, we definitely don't need that. I'm gonna lock this dish and then skip the meal. We have to make a big play here, man. No invalid ingredients allowed. For the record, I have not figured out how I'm gonna do this yet. Like, this guy is kind of an issue. I gotta do something. Gotta do something. Discard this. The carrot is now salty, okay? It's a salty carrot. I discard this. Okay. We have sweets. I don't know. I'm skipping again. I'm just not sure I can do something here. Do you get rid of the carrot? I think you gotta find something, man. You gotta find something. +2 discards per round. Of course, I don't get those when this triggers. So we could go with a minus here. And then you have this. And then you use this and I get 10 and I go above the required amount. +3 points gets converted to money. How in the hell are you ever affording something that is worth 50, man? How? How in the world are you ever getting this? You gotta be kidding me. 20? You would have you would have to score over the amount more times than there's only 7 rounds, man. There's only 7 rounds. I'm in awe, to be honest. Okay. New ingredients, new puzzles. Let's figure it out. You definitely don't need gelatin to make a curry. You do need rice to make the curry. Let's get rid of gelatin. For the record, you want some sweet in a curry. I'll look past it right now, but you do want some sweet in the curry. I discard you. Unfortunately, I really don't want to add this to any. I don't want to add that to anything that's on here. No bread. We have a vegetable already for this. I unfortunately don't need salt, but we could... Excuse me, I can't salt the vinegar. Okay, fair enough. I discard you. It's a good card, man. It's a good card. It's a huge amount with bonuses. Like, we can get some money off of this. We just have to... We gotta get some stuff right. So I am gonna lock you. I'm gonna skip you. We're gonna get our extra discards and we're gonna make this happen. And you're looking for bonus ingredients. We could get a really solid play here. But I need a couple of things to come to light. You gotta go. You gotta go. Seaweed? Element seaweed, okay? It's gonna take up space in our deck. I discard you. You have some acid with the yogurt element, but unfortunately I don't need you. I'm skipping meal. I have to imagine that you are going to provide me something of value. Fish? I discard you. A hungry slime we play on the spice blend to just get spice, okay? Now you have boom, boom. I somehow need less rice, man. I somehow need less rice. And I can't change my person. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I could feed this to the Devourer. Let's get rid of water. Maybe we can still make something happen here. Let's discard this. Fire we don't need. I'll discard that. Meat, except I can't have salt. I can't have salt. So I guess I skip meal. You're completely dead there. And you can't have salt. You can't have salt because you're I don't know, you got cochlear high drops. I skip meal because you're useless. You need a soup. You need vegetable, you need salt. Bonus for meat. You need water and you need heat. I got 15 discards. If we can't get here with this, I simply don't know what to do, okay? There's the heat, although it's in the plus or minus 1 camp, it's a tough plus or minus 1 to lock in here. Sweet's not really what I'm looking for. You know what? Buff the bread. Buff the bread, get that card out of our deck. It could be valuable. Okay, it could be. Vinegar. You do want vinegar, but we can't afford it. Okay, we can't afford it. Discard ya. I just need I need water and I need heat. Look. What do you want me to do? I'm hitting the discard button. There's nothing here. I went through like 15 ingredients. You did not provide me anything that I wanted. I can't do anything, man. I can't do anything. I can turn down the heats, right? I can bring this to 3. I can... Oh my god, you actually gave me what I needed. That's shocking. I'm going to double that, and I'm going to take my 9 points. I have no idea if I can hit 30 right now. I think it's hard. I think it's very hard. Oh, look. You can't be plus or minus anything. You literally cannot do anything. Let's... I'm just going to use that. I'm going to times 3 this guest rewards because I'm going to lock in here. I'm going to lock in. I'm going to get the goods. I'm going to feed the damn meat to the... That's right. I can't feed... Here, take the damn dough. You've given me a person. That's actually pretty good. Meat, flame. I need 1 vegetable, and I need 1 piece of bread. I need 1 vegetable, and I need 1 piece of bread. Piece of bread? Any chance you got a piece of bread there, my guy? Of course not. Why would you? Okay. A skip meal. Yep, my guest reward goes away. That's a tough one. Same meal. No, never mind. That's the curry instead. Gonna be hard to make that one work. Not gonna lie. Because I just discarded all of the elements that related to this. We got that. We got that. And then we're cooked, unfortunately. Because it's gonna require me finding rice out of my ass right now, which is not going to be easy to find. I'm gonna skip that meal real quick. I'm gonna give you this tomato. Can't feed the stork. That's a good point. Okay, 2 meat, 2 bread, 2 heat. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. Let's do these. Discard this. 2 bread. 2 bread. It's the most logical thing to show up. I'm telling you, it's the most logical thing to show up. There's our spice blend, which I can throw on there to make a nice meaty pie. It's the bread. I simply can't believe it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna serve that. I think that we are so yeah, sure, take my stuff. I think we are so incredibly cooked, it's unreal. But just bear with me. This gives a bonus. I need basically salt, fat, acid, heat right now. There's my salt. I discard you. There's my acid. I discard you. I need meat, not seaweed. I'd like to feed this to the stork. I might as well feed crap to the stork, man. Like, I don't necessarily reactivate all once per level and once per round types. There. Do I know what that did? Not even a little bit, but that's fine. You're technically a plus or minus 1. Here's the problem, though. I can't fit all of these ingredients over here. Like, I can't do the bonus. Fish should count as a meat. I'm sorry, it should. It absolutely should. I gotta skip your meal, man. I'm sorry to inform you, I must skip your meal. Gluttony boy. I'm just gonna tell you that I genuinely, in my heart of hearts, I think that making soup is close to impossible. I'm just not sure that you can do it. I think that it's one of those meals that is you're just doomed. You're doomed out the get-go trying to make it. You can go plus or minus. I somehow need water and I need buffing my vegetable. You gave me the water. There's the vegetable, but it has to be 3, and unfortunately we're just not there. I'm going to re-roll you until we hopefully get a Like literally every single one of them is a plus or minus 0, man. I can't work with it. I can't work with it. I have to skip the meal. I have to skip the meal. Okay. It's the only dream we have is this right here. Okay. Sure, I turned the lime into just these so that I can hopefully get, I mean, I can't do anything. I can't do anything, okay? Meat. But I'm not allowed to have extra ingredients. I can't accomplish this. I don't think that it's possible to accomplish this with what I have set up there. So I'm sorry, but goodbye. You have to go. Gelatin. This. I just need sugar. Okay. I need sugar. It's a +6. Total score 19. I don't know how it's I don't think that is even doable to get the amount required to make this work. But gosh darn it, I'll try. Seaweed is completely worthless, man. It's complete. There's not a single recipe in this set that has seaweed. I can't do anything with the seaweed. I can do flame. This is a discard. There's my one vegetable. Except you need a bonus ingredient. It's not, this combination is not possible, okay? There's no, I can't add the, unless is herb, can I add herb to a, like can you do herb as a add-on to something? Like how you can do salt and drag it on something? Because if you can, no, you can't. Yeah, you straight up can't. So this is physically impossible to do this combination. I have to re-roll him. I can't get the bonus ingredient. This is not doable. You can't. You actually can't make bolognese with a bonus in the game, because you can't get dough with 2 meat, with a vegetable, with 2 heat. Each one, none of those go together on a card. So it takes up all 4 spots. You can't get the herb. Am I mad about that? Yeah, I am mad about that. Thanks for asking. So now, like, I have to use this guy, which means now we have to be perfect over here, which is not reasonable. And it's just the same people, man. It's the same people. There's no plus or minus 1. I'll take you because you're potentially possible. I do think if we're going to be intelligent, I should decrease this to 2. There's our meat, and then you just need to get bread, which you're never going to get. I'm shocked, to be honest with you. I'll serve the meal, but you're not getting, I don't know, you could get a ×3 up there. No, it's the C or I. ×2 all other current active multiplier values. Okay. It doesn't do anything because I don't have any other active multiplier values. Is there any planet where I can get a bonus here with this? I like don't think so, but we're never going to find the ingredients we need. So that is a moot point anyway. It's not you. Yeah, fish that is completely worthless. You've never given me a sushi recipe so I can do fish with seaweed and rice. Since I know that's where you're going, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out, but I have no idea what to do with it. What do you do? What do you do? There's nothing. I cannot accomplish anything here. You've bested me. You've bested me. Like there's no path to success that I can get. So I'll walk away with my $3 that I gained during the game. And I will. You're a worthy pelican. Take a free gift. No thanks, to be honest with you. No thanks. It's the Pelican Empyrean. Yeah. It needs something. I don't even know what it needs, man. It needs player agency, I think. Like it basically, you can accomplish the same thing by getting a set of 52 cards and then saying in your head, will I draw a 10? And then flipping the cards. You got a 4 out of 52 chance to draw a 10. That's basically the exact same game you're playing here. It's just, will I draw a card that I have 0 agency as to whether or not it's in my deck? And if I do, happy day. If I don't, I lose. And that's the game. I didn't make a decision once during this game, I don't think. And that's a real problem for a roguelike strategy game. So more to come on it, I guess. But I think it needs so much work. It's kind of crazy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.